Hi Sherry, I hope you find this useful. So what I do, I was also very clueless when I started, and thanks to the group and also the South African group, they gave me so much tips and help and information, and I found that this is the best way. So you take the ringer lactate solution and you put it on a hanger and you hang it basically on the cupboard. Then you take the Beatriol. This is a Beatriol. As you can see, it has milliliters. So you put the Beatriol here where you would have put the line. So, and then after you've placed the Beatriol and attached it to the bag, then you take the drip line and you attach the drip line to the bottom of the Beatriol. And what I usually do is I take the bandage, what I've explained. Let me just see here. As you can see, it's not the neatest setup, but it works. So you will just have to see how your line works, and then you will have to see what area would be best to place the bandage. And you just take tape. I've taken medical tape, and you basically then attach the bandage with the medical tape like this, and you will see just now why this is useful. My cat is hiding under the bed, but I've got a cat toy which I will demonstrate for you. If he gets out of from under the bed, then I will also try to make a video. So yeah, I just use this bandage. It cleaves quite nicely. So but you can use any bandages, and then medical tape. And very important, especially when they fight or put a fight on, is this Elizabethan cone which you put around their neck. And I've used some stockings which I placed in these areas, so that I can just make sure that it is you know, tight around, not too tight, but tight around his neck, because sometimes he puts on such a fight that he wiggles his head even out of this. My mom helps me. She holds Magic, so she will sit with me here. She will put him in a box. A box is very helpful. So she will put Magic in the box when I have finished all the preparation. Okay, so with the preparation, it's currently summer in South Africa, so I don't heat it, and even in winter I don't really heat it because our winters are not that cold. But what you do is you open it and you use this. Also, that must be open. So you will tap from the back the amount of fluid you will need into the Beatriol. Magic must get 100 milliliters every day, but I pour it till about 130. You will see why I do that just now. And these days I give him every second day because it is quite a mission. Okay, so you close that. It's quite a mission because, yeah, like I say, he puts up a huge fight. And in the evenings he hides under my bed. So when you've closed this, then you can, oh yeah, and then you just close that. Then when this is about 130, what you must do then is you must press this so that some of the fluid gets into this part. About half will be fine. And you always need to have a little bit of fluid in there. But now there will be bubbles in here, so you will have to get rid of the bubbles. Okay, so you will just have to open down here. You must open this, and then you let the fluid run until the bubbles are out of the whole line. So there must be no bubbles in the line, and that is why I put 130 milliliters in, because it takes about 30 milliliters for everything to be fine, and then the line looks clear. And then it works very well. I don't know whether the group has told you, but these are the best. It is Terumo needles, 21, and as you can see, the gauge size is 1, and the length is in millimeters. So Terumo 21. Okay, so when this is done, okay, so my mom will, this is the cat toy. So my mom will usually sit next to me, and she will hold Magic the whole time. She will basically, with both hands, the one hand the one paw, and the other hand the other paw. And then what I do is, first we put on the Elizabethan cone. Okay, I only have one hand now, but yeah, we put on the Elizabethan cone, and then that stays on until everything is done. So I'm just going to put it aside for now. So this is where the bandage part comes in. I asked my mom to lift Magic up, and then I will, at his bottom part of his body, I will then the line must be on top, so you wrap it around him, and you tape it also with the medical part, so it's around the bottom part. And my mom keeps holding him the whole time throughout the process, otherwise he will run with everything. So what the bandage does, I don't know how it does it, but it helps so that if they start to wiggle and fight back, it helps that the needle stays inside. But I keep holding it, not tightly, because if I hold it tight, then if he wiggles, it's as if I'm, it's not that sufficient. But if I place it in him, you know, you must lift here at the saddle part area. You must let me just, oh sorry, the video, I don't know how it's going to come out, but this is the saddle part. You must just take his skin, and you must just take it up and up and up, you know, just to make him sort of I won't say it relaxes them, but you prepare the skin basically, and then you lift the skin up, and you keep holding the skin up, and as you hold the skin up, you put the needle in the middle of the skin, or underneath the skin, in the area where you lift it up. Once the needle is in, you can then let go of the skin, and then just gently, you know, hold the needle or the line, so that if he wiggles or fights back, that it doesn't pop out. Before I used the bandage, even if I held the needle popped out. So the bandage helps that the needle stays in place. I think it's got to do with this loop, and that the needle can't actually pop out. But like I said, just hold it. And yeah, then you open, when the needle is in, you open this part, and the contents in the beard troll will basically go down the line, and yeah, your cat will get the exact amount of fluids that he or she needs. I hope this video will help you. I will see if if Magic comes out, whether I can take another video. Just say if you're not sure, and if you need clarity. And good luck. Don't give up. Yeah, it is a mission, but it's for their best. And some evenings I even still struggle, but you know, you get your ups and downs. Sometimes they will be still, and sometimes they will be more fightish and they will fight back. But just hang in and don't give up.